Ex-Treasury Secretary General questioned on 1MDB issue. Ishamuddin's assistants welcomed in tracking down Joe Low. Hello and good evening. I'm Mohanapriya. Welcome to News on 2. Former Treasury Secretary General Tan Sri Mohammad Irwan Serigar Abdullah and former Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak will be facing several counts of criminal breach of trust charges tomorrow pertaining to Malaysian government funds. The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) in a statement today said they had obtained approval from the Attorney General's chambers to charge Tan Sri Mohammad Irwan Serigar and Datuk Sri Najib in court tomorrow. The 61-year-old former senior civil servant was called for his statements to be recorded and will be charged tomorrow in connection with the One Malaysia Development Berhad or 1MDB scandal. It is learned that he is to answer charges over 1MDB's dealings with the International Petroleum Investment Co. (IPIC). The last session he had with investigators was on 10th August. His former boss, Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak, will also be charged tomorrow in connection with the same case. Datuk Sri Najib arrived at MACC at 1:55 p.m. and later left at 5:01 p.m. Like Datuk Sri Najib, Tan Sri Dr. Mohammad Irwan is also likely to spend the night in MACC lockup and will be brought to court tomorrow. Datuk Sri Najib is already facing 32 charges of criminal breach of trust, corruption and money laundering. A former business development manager of a Terengganu government subsidiary was charged in the Kuala Terengganu Sessions Court today to 138 counts of corruption involving more than 2.7 million ringgit. Isham Shah Chandran Abdullah, 59, however, pleaded not guilty to all the charges before Judge Rofiah Muhammad. Isham Shah Chandran, who arrived at the court accompanied by his wife and family members, was charged under Section 18 of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act with 104 counts of making false claims involving 2.2 million ringgit for courses on emergency safety management. He was also charged under Section 17 of the same act with 34 counts of accepting bribes totaling 500,000 ringgit. The offences were allegedly committed in Chukai, Kemaman and Batu Gajah, Perak between 2014 and 2017. The court allowed him bail of 70,000 ringgit in one surety and also ordered to report himself at the Kemaman MACC office every month and to surrender his passport. The court also set 28th November for mention. Prosecution was conducted by Deputy Public Prosecutor from MACC, Amira Sariati Zainal, while Isham Shah Chandran was represented by lawyer Datuk Said Azimal Amir Said Abu Bakar. Popular TV host and actress Nilofa has settled her defamation suit via mediation against two news portal operators over articles on her controversial move to launch her Bilofa turban and shawl collection at a nightclub and on the National Women's Icon Award. Now, the portal operators who had been sued by Nilofa, 29, or her real name Nur Nilofa Mohammad Nur, in two separate suits were Om Media Sdn Berhad and Rotikaya Media Sdn Berhad. Deputy Registrar Nurul Izwan Ahmad Zubir, who acted as the mediator, recorded the terms of settlement after meeting the parties for the first time in a 2-hour session today. Nilofa, who was represented by Counsel 1 Nurliana Abdul Rahman, was also present during the mediation process. The parties have agreed to settle the suit amicably without trial. The articles were pertaining, among others, the launch of the plaintiff's hijab collection at Zouk Club KL and on the National Women's Icon Award, where she was accused of having been rejected from receiving an award conferred by the government. Efforts by the press to get comments from the Meletup talk show host proved futile, as she was seen rushing through the back door when she left the mediation centre before entering a black BMW car that was waiting for her at the court's complex vicinity. The Royal Malaysia Police, PDRM, welcomed the offer by Datuk Sri Hishamuddin Tun Hussein to help bring back fugitive businessman Lau Tek Jo, better known as Joe Low, who is reported to be in China, to bring closure to the 1MDB issue. Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi Harun said the assistance offered by the former Defence Minister was based on his connection with foreign leaders when he was in the government.
Pun tak tahu, tak dapat nak komen apa motif Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Hisham tersebut. Mungkin ini berdasarkan kontak yang dia sedia ada. Kalau dia boleh bantu, kita mengalu-alukan.
Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi said this at the Bukit Aman Monthly Assembly in Kuala Lumpur. He also said efforts were continuously made by the police to track down Jolo and his father, Tan Sri Lau Hok Peng, including seeking the assistance of Interpol. Last Monday, Datuk Sri Hishamuddin was reported to have said that he would use his personal connections with Chinese leaders to help to track down and bring back Jolo from China. On another note, the Special Investigations Team tasked with probing minor accidents along the expressway will be expanded next year. Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi said the unit, which currently covers 66 kilometres from Sungai Besi Toll until Senawang Negeri Sembilan, will be expanded to cover 863.7 kilometres from Chitra to Johor Bahru by next year.
Not likely this year. Maybe next year kita akan sasarkan pada tahun depan. Kita bergantunglah kepada kelulusan pihak berkuasa kan. Kita need budget.
The unit was officially launched in February, and so far they have investigated and solved 5,256 cases. Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi added that between January and September, the number of fatal accidents went down, with 4,503 cases recorded this year, compared to 4,682 cases in 2017 during the same period. A 29-year-old policeman was found dead from a gunshot wound to his head this morning outside the police quarters of the Pekanbaru police station. Deputy State Police Chief Datuk Razaruddin Hussein alias Abdul Rasid said the victim carried the rank of Lance Corporal, believed to have died between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. When met by reporters at the scene, Datuk Razaruddin said the actual cause of death has yet to be determined, adding that there was a gunshot wound to the victim's head. He said a pistol believed to be belonging to a policeman was also found with the body. The victim was found by a general worker at about 7:55 a.m. in his uniform, found face down next to a drain. He had only worked at the Pekanbaru police station for 2 days. His remains had been sent to Hospital Raja Permaisuri Bainun Mortuary for a post-mortem examination. 3 flood evacuation centres were opened in Perak today, with 1 each in Kampar, Hilir Perak and Larut Matang, due to the rising water levels at the main rivers in the district following continuous rain since yesterday. In a statement issued by the State Disaster Management Secretariat, as at noon today, 162 people from 55 families have been evacuated to the 3 relief centres. In Larut Matang Selama, 64 people from 3 villages, Kampung Temerlok, Kampung Tengah and Kampung Tebuk, were evacuated to the relief centre at Sekolah Kebangsaan Temerlok Strong. In Kampar, the centre is at Kampung Tebing Tinggi, where 41 people from Kampung Tebing Tinggi and Kampung Pulau Pisang were being provided temporary shelter. In Hilir Perak, the flood evacuees, comprising 57 people from Kampung Batu Sembilan, were accommodated at SK Changkat Jong, which was opened at 10 a.m. today after the water in Sungai Bidor overflowed its banks. In other news, the Raja Puan Mahkota Perak, Raja Datuk Sri Nazatul Shima Sultan Idris Shah, heads a list of 79 recipients who were conferred state honours and awards to mark the Sultan of Pahang, Sultan Ahmad Shah's birthday. The investiture took place at Istana Abu Bakar, Pekan today. Raja Datuk Sri Nazatul Shima was among 22 recipients of the Sri Sultan Ahmad Shah Pahang or SSAP award, which carries the title Datuk Sri. Also receiving the SSAP are Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Senior Director of Investigations Datuk Simi Abdul Ghani, Transparency International Malaysia President Datuk Akbar Sattar, and Pahang Pakatan Harapan Chairman Datuk Fauzi Abdul Rahman, among others. Pahang Agriculture Development Corporation CEO Datuk Wan Bakri Wan Ismail is the sole recipient of the Sri Indra Mahkota Pahang SIMP award, which carries the title Datuk Indra. 5 individuals were conferred the Darjah Sultan Ahmad Shah Pahang or DSAP, which carries the title Datuk, while 51 recipients were awarded the Darjah Indra Mahkota Pahang or DIMP, which also carries the title Datuk.